Hi, this is David Arama. I'm talking here about our off-the-grid programs, and I run a company called WSC Survival School Inc. We do training all over Canada in survival, disaster, and off-the-grid preparation, and we run a number of programs for youth and camps. We also built a off-the-grid camp property at Cargus Lakes, and I'll be doing a tour of that shortly. And I enjoy living off the grid. It's been quite a transition. We had to do a lot of sacrifices, and I'm going to introduce Connie in a second, and she can tell you some of the sacrifices because she lives part-time off the grid. I live full-time off the grid, and so it's been a bit of a challenge because she runs a lodge called Marble Lake Lodge, whereas I run the off-the-grid property. And I do a lot of camps and search and rescue programs there with military and police forces. So it's not just an off-the-grid property. It's kind of unique in that I transitioned so we can run a lot of the programs there, and it's actually a good investment. So there's a lot to do with when you buy an off-the-grid property, but I'll talk about that when I do the tour and show you all the things that we have there, including the solar systems, windmill, and waterless toilet composting systems, etc. So now one of the problems has been trying to live part-time, so I'm going to let Connie talk about that. So Connie.
Hi, I'm Connie, and yeah, I'm only living part-time off the grid. It's a little bit difficult for me. I find that, I go from having all the amenities that life could ever offer, and then I end up having to go back over to off the grid property where everything else is a little bit more difficult, but doable. I just keep on remembering about how the pioneers used to do it. Not to mention living apart from Dave, we find that we each have our own way and our own space on how we do things. So when it comes down to finding my way back to the off-the-grid property, I find that we end up